Well, one of the questions that I get is why the interest so much in dehydrating, rehydrating, stuff like that because of my last couple videos. Let me say that we give out food at the local charities and churches, things like that. We donate our time to help donate food. We also donate some food, but mostly we go down and give out my time by handing out stuff to people. The fact that the commodities that are given out nowadays to a lot of people in the United States are not really nutrition based, they're more fillers. There's a lot of pasta, a lot of breads, corn, a lot of starchy materials. There are vegetables and there are some meats. The fact that most people, and I mean most people, do not can, and they will get a can of food and put it away more so than they would actually take something and take a chicken and break it down and can it themselves, pressure canning it or water bathing other things. They don't do that a whole lot. Dehydrating is very easy, and we can dehydrate without electricity. So if that becomes a factor, you can also dehydrate without electricity. Now, the part that a lot of people who have financial problems would be is if they can afford a $30 dehydrator and dehydrate some of that food down, it would stay longer than it does in other situations if it was wet. If they got fresh corn, if they get fresh carrots, if they get fresh, which they do now that summertime is here and they will start the harvest soon, there will be things brought in and given out. There will be a lot of onions and potatoes and things like that brought to the American people and given out as a commodity. But it is fresh produce. Now, of course, this is better if it is consumed fresh, but they may not have the time or they can get more than they can use sometimes of certain things. They'll say, oh, you can have as many apples as you want. Well, if they could dehydrate those apples down, then they could possibly keep it for later long-term storage. These are different things that I've been thinking of, that I've been experimenting with. And sometimes I will talk to people about these things while we are giving out this stuff. Oh, I would love to have that, but it'll go bad and I don't know what to do with it. So I talk to them about these things. That is my big interest in dehydrating. I'm trying to pass on to somebody who doesn't know. I'm not a dehydrating channel or anything like that. I'm experimenting with a lot of stuff, and I know there's a lot of different things out there on YouTube and people to look at, but that is the reason why. I've had so many people asking me why I do it. That is my reason why. I'm trying to see what will work and what will help feed people in my community, my area, because the more that we can help people in our individual areas, the less people will have to expand out to get help other places. So it's all, to me, it starts with myself, for myself, then my family, then helping my immediate family, then my extended family, my friends, my neighbors, my community, and then I branch out and help those on a larger statewide, nationwide level that I can. But if we can help ourselves in a closer situation within our neighborhoods, within people that we have contact with more often than, say, if I were to help somebody in California. I'm in Ohio, I want to send stuff to California. Well, then, somebody has to do the logistics and the prices and the sending and all that stuff. Whereas if I can pick it up and walk over and say, here, take this, I think that will help us in the long run as a country, more so if we start focusing on helping things at home. So that is why I'm dehydrating and experimenting with these different things, and that is why I do what I do. So now you guys know a little bit more, and I hope that answers the question. I'll see you on the next one.